Here's the sneak peek on what we're going to be talking. Thank you, Rich. Yes, hey, Rich.
Yes, ma'am.
Come here before I go in. Shout your show out. You on live.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Tell them where they can listen to you. I was trying to tell them about your show.
We're Kingdom Building. We've been broadcasting here at WAIF for 22 years. 12 noon. We're so excited to prepare you for the wonderful Mitri
Yes.
and her associate.
Yes.
And you're going to get to know if you just listen.
Hey.
All right?
Thank
So
you.
do that.
All right.
God bless all of you.
God bless you. Thank you,
Have a
Rich.
blessed day.
Have a blessed day.
You too.
Y'all heard it, Kingdom Building, 12 noon, right before getting to know. I love me some Rich. He is a great guy, and he does have some spiritual insight on a lot of things. All right, since he came in, I got that was perfect because I was trying to say the name of his show and messed it up. So he came in and he got to shout it out. All right. So that's a good segue to the show topic, y'all. And Black Evie, and then we go back to the breathing and the scripture, because that is the show topic is how to be a good neighbor outdoors, and we're going to cover like being a good neighbor as an adult, a child at sporting events, family events, in the park, on vacation. And to me, it's neighborly love that we have here in the studio, because we have 2 studios that go live and we alternate. And if the person before you is not where they need to be, or they might not get off the air in time, and it could throw your show off, and you can come on the air a little frustrated and stuff like that. That could be being a poor neighbor right there. But in this environment here at WAIF, we have a lovely neighborly custom way of involving ourselves with the radio station. So I just wanted to put that out there because that's neighborly love to me. What you guys think?
Yeah, it's called patient and working together.
That part right there.
Yes, come together. Unity.
Yeah. I left the shakers at home. There's Ja. Look at the lovely Ja.
Oh, give thanks.
Yes. Hey, don't we look like some Skittles? Skittles. All right, ladies, y'all ready to jump on into this topic?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to kick it off, and I'm going to let y'all get in where y'all fit in. So let's go to what the topic, how we going to be breaking it down, because we jam-packed today. So today's topic is titled, How to Be a Good Neighbor During Outdoor and Community Activities. As this applies to adults, like at parties, at your home, your alcohol use, your drug use, your marijuana, children, community behaviors on the bus and park, residential, pools and stores, family. Hey, we got to monitor our children and our pets, set boundaries for both our children and pets. Parks, when we want to barbecue, our noise level, shared spaces. We don't own the park. And reserved spots. Did you reserve that spot or did somebody else? Parking. Park correctly. And fireworks. We're going to play, we are going to play fair, but we're going to talk about sports, playing fair, sportsmanship from our parents. Our parents. If your child's team loses, it's okay. If your child is not playing like Tom Brady today, he's not Tom Brady. He's growing up. He's only 8. Okay? It might be your dream that he plays, not his.
Exactly.
Okay?
That's pressure.
That's pressure. Our sports coaches and the children in the game. Remember, the children follow our lead. And vacations. Be careful on your noise level on them boats. They got jails on them boats. So you get out of whack with the noise and your behavior, they will lock you up on that boat. And I just recently found that out. Shared spaces on vacation. That pool don't belong to you. That's the Hilton's pool. Okay? You can't section off the 3 feet for your crew. You got to share, right? Adult and children and family environments. So like if you out at the bar and you're drinking, we might get loose lip with our words. That's okay. But if we at the park and little Ray Ray's celebration, and it's a 2-year-old thing, we don't need to be out there smoking weed and drinking alcoholic beverages and everything. Don't even worry about that one, sis. It's a backup. So it keeps cutting off because it's out of space, but the main one's at the top.
Okay.
But nevertheless, when we're at that park, when we're in the family environments, and remember what age groups are in that environment. Sometimes kids are in attendance, but if we're in an adult-only environment, it's okay to be a loose lips. But be respectful, because you got a role to play too. You got a responsibility. So I'm going to just jump right in and start with my adults. I'm going to read some of the things that I've researched, and I'm going to let the ladies weigh in. And we're just going to roundtable discussion this, throw some PSAs in the middle, and I'll get prepared for these lovely days we're going to be spending outside, so we can cohabitate safely in a space. And y'all know when it get hot, we already get mad.
Ooh,
so, yes. So let's not get mad in the heat and then get caught up in some stuff, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, adults, be considerate, communicative, and actively involved in their community. Respect shared spaces, participate in neighborhood events, and offer support to neighbors. Be mindful of noise levels. Keep your yard tidy and stay within your property line. Okay? That is very important. So let's break it down. Respect shared spaces. Avoid blocking driveways or somebody else's parking space. Don't park inappropriately. Park right. Do that, back in the right way. Don't be at a slant. Don't be too tipsy. You don't know how you park your car. And be mindful of noise levels, especially late at night. Don't pull up in the apartment complex or the residential neighborhood, booming DMX or whoever you listening to. All right. So, it's people sleep. You don't want me bringing it to your neighborhood. Respect that. I live here. Keep that yard together. Maintain your property to be in a good standard. Don't let it become a nuisance. Don't create a place where, like varmint, like rats and raccoons and possums and all kinds of outdoor nuisance can just come to your yard because you ain't emptying your trash. They out there anyway. So they're going to come where they can find stuff. And actually, I will put this in. Be careful, because where I live, we have a dumpster. And we keep it clean, very nice, clean community. But the dumpster is open so we can put trash in it. And there has been a family of raccoons that have moved in there because they figured out everybody put their food right here. So we just going to sit and live in here and eat all day. Right?
And yeah. You know what? That's funny you saying that, because we have a raccoon that we named. My grandchild named it. First he was calling it Jimmy because we didn't know the sex.
Jimmy.
Everything is always a he or a him.
Yeah.
And what happened was I went to the grocery store and I had to use the restroom real badly and my hands was full. So I put some groceries on the porch and then I went back to the car and I got the other load of groceries. So I had to rush into the house. So I left them groceries on the porch. And it was my produce. Woo! I could have choked that raccoon. I was in the bathroom for maybe between 5 to 10 minutes at the most. I came back out. I want to call him a name. Bloop, bloop, bloop. But anywho, he opened up my lemon cookies.
Ooh.
Yes, my lemon cookies. Ooh. And it was Girl Scout cookies at that.
Oh, the good ones.
Yes, yes. He opened my cookies. He grabbed an apple out the bag, and he ripped the bag with the potatoes in it. I had to throw everything away because they carry germs. Even though he may not touch all of them, but I still had to throw it away. I was so peed off because that stuff not cheap, especially a bag of what was that crispy apples, the honey crisp apples. Yes.
Those are the most expensive apples on the market right now.
And they so delicious. Yes, I was peed off. And then he had the nerve to have the cookie in his hand, walked off my porch, and sat there by my car and looked at me and eating it, like breaking it up in pieces. Girl, I got an apple and threw it at him. He looked at the apple, go right past him and said, "Thank you."
Oh
Now I
my
ain't got to
God.
go dumpster diving for it.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
She been waiting to get this off her chest for a minute.
I had. And then the other day when I pulled up to the house and I was watching it walk across the, we got a wooden fence
Right.
where I live at. And I just happened to look and she got a bunch of, I don't know if I should say the word, but it's a girl.
Okay.
It's a girl.
Okay.
I said, you little, And I hope you're not with a child.
Wait a minute. Half the words that Josh saying today is gonna be because we can't say them on the air. So it's gonna be the way. Boy, I could that outdoor story on how to be a good neighbor. I guess it needs to extend to the raccoons now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got you, sis.
Yeah.
They got you. And then they,
Question.
Yes.
Question. Did the name change to Jimmy
Oh, her
Jimmy
name.
or something?
The name went from Jimmy to Jenny. We trying to come up with a name. First we said Janetta, Jenny, Janet. We trying to make it rhyme with Jimmy so we can remember her name. Like it's really our pet. I don't know why.
right. Y'all bonded with it till you going grocery shopping for it.
Hell, no.
Oh, I think hell is okay. We can't say hell.
Oh.
But we can't say this.
H-E-double-L-L. No.
We cannot say this word. This is the one word. I'm gonna write it down.
But I don't want to kill her.
We can't say this
Yeah.
word. But you didn't. You just said you was this off. This is one of the words we can't say.
Okay.
And it's one of the words we would probably say thinking we could.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Mhm.
You just said you was the first letter off.
Right.
Yeah. So
Right.
right.
But anyhow, and you know what? I believe she was one of them. What you call that? The when you have a litter of animals and the last one lingering.
A straggler.
Yeah, a misfit
Oh, well, that's what we got
or
to do.
whatever. Cause she look.
The run. Okay.
Yeah, the run.
I went military with it.
Because she favored a possum and a raccoon.
You think she crossbred up some kind of way?
Probably so.
Wow. Ja, I love you. But we ain't talking about being neighbors with the possums and the raccoons.
True. I bet you a lot of other people think dealing with the same situation because they are hanging out now.
But we're going to drag it into the conversation because it's a good piece. And I think it does deserve more of a show to itself because that's about outdoor safety.
Yeah.
Definitely outdoor safety. So,
You definitely want to control your outside visitors if you're having an outside function in your residential area. So
Yeah.
it fits.
that's what I'm saying.
You want to be able, you want to know what's going on. You want to be able to tell your visitors, hey, we got Jen and the family. And sometimes they walk around looking for stuff. You want to be able to just be aware.
Well, I'm not saying that it's very it applies. I use that word.
Applicable.
Applicable. Yeah, she outed me. Applicable. Yes. Applicable. Yes.
Yeah, so we always have to clean up afterwards, especially around your residence, because we had different kind of rodents that like to hang around and that's not scared of anyone.
They are so domesticated now.
Yeah.
And it's not even about you being clean or nasty. We have to throw away our trash.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's remnants of food. So if you keeping it together, you can monitor them. But it's a point that when you brought it in, I was like, not only can we chat it up a little bit on this show, but we need to dedicate a show to that. Because there's so many things I was thinking about, and including, like, if you do have an encounter with one, what to do, how to do. If you get bit by one, what to do and how to do. So you really, like, Black Evie, if you could jot that down as a future point, because that is very important. But I didn't want to get caught up in going into that, and I got all these right here. But you brought something. Yeah, I love it because you was just like taking the earrings out. We about to box it out. Okay.
Yeah. And she's sitting there looking at me with like, well, can I just have a pack of cookies then since I already took a couple of them out?
Yeah.
No, you get it out the dumpster.
Right. She was like, I took off the earrings, greased myself up. We was about to go at it. But then I looked at her, she had hands and feet, she could do flips, she had nails, and it's like 900 of them in the dumpster over there. You might have them in your dumpster, like, they got smart.
They live in dumpsters?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we do.
Yeah. I mean, these was the little babies too. They just be like, okay. And on garbage day, they just get out of there because they hear the big old machine. I'm like, dang.
They real smart with them hands.
Right. And then we say that as humans, we're the smartest people. We have to pay rent. We have to buy groceries. We have to wear clothes. All they got to do is sit around and trash all day. They got a house. They got food. All that. Okay. That's how okay. I'm going to bring it back. Okay. All right. So that goes in. Another reason why you should keep your yard tidy. And be mindful of your children and your pets following that same thing you just brought up. Because these raccoons, possums, and other, like we got beavers over there where I live at. We got ducks and we got fish. And the fish would be around water, but the ducks go in the water and get the fish. So they would throw the fish in the park and the fish just sitting there. So it's important, and I'm going to go off of what you said because this is so important. Right. We got to be mindful of our children and our pets because, like, my dog is a natural hunter. She might go after a raccoon or a possum. They might have something. They might scratch her, anything. The children might think of it as a pet. But if we leave them unattended and unsupervised and without boundaries, we expose them to these potentials. So it is part about being a good neighbor in the outdoor activity, but it's also about being protective of your children and pets. I mean, that is just such a good thing that you brought in here. Now, everything I say is going to be based on it. Okay, so if, actively engage in your community to whatever degree you feel comfortable, attend and support neighborhood events, potlucks, cleanup days. It fosters a system of togetherness, and you get to recognize the people in your community. And not that you can put people in your community that don't live there out, but if someone's suspicious and you see some weird things going on at Mr. Jones and them house, they just went on vacation because y'all neighborly and y'all looking out for each other, picking up the mail and stuff, and there's somebody in their backyard in their garage, that's good to know that you might need to call the police. So your situational awareness, you don't have to be all involved over your neighbor's house all the time if that ain't what you do. But be social enough to know that you need a neighbor at some point, at some time in your life. You might not need them for something big. You might just need them for something small. But don't isolate yourself so much that you at least have one neighbor in case of emergency. Like, look, I'm going out of town, or I need my tire changed, I need to jump, or something like that. I ain't talking about going over like asking for some, can I get a can of cream of mushrooms?
A cup of sugar.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell the cream of mushroom soup story, and then I'm gonna let the ladies weigh in. Okay, the cream of mushroom soup story is this. I was at home one evening minding my own business. I get a knock on my door. And I say, who is this? I look at her, I don't know, you my dog barking and everything. I ain't worried. I got a pet. She'll take you out. So the person was like, can I get a blah, 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 blah. And I thought I heard it right. I was like, huh? Then I recognized it was my neighbor. So I went back. I opened the door. He's no threat, right? I got this pit right here, too. He's like, can I get a can of cream of mushroom soup? I was like, wait a minute. You talking about the can you put on chicken and rice? He was like, yeah. He's like, you got a can of cream of mushroom soup? I was like, nah. No. I'm sorry. I was lying. I did. I ain't thinking about to give you my cream of mushroom soup. You crazy. That stuff costs like $4 a can. And why you asking me for that? That's like a specific piece of dinner that you should not forget when you cooking. And you kind of young, so you must be somebody else cooking this meal, not your young butt. You ain't. So whoever sent you to go hunt down cream of mushroom soup, you ain't getting it from me. And he went around everybody in the on the floor. I heard him. Y'all got some cream of mushrooms. I don't feel sorry for him. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. No. All right. So, I got to take a breather break. So, ladies, jump on it. Black people, we ain't heard enough from you. Sorry, we hogged the mic. It was Ja. Bet she couldn't steal those notes from your job.
Okay, so we're talking about being neighborly, how to be, how to be a good neighbor, how to be a good attendant in functions, indoors and out. I am with it. I am there with you. Let me throw a little bit into the mix. Mix it up, give you some contrast. I'm going to talk about how to be a good host for these events, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We need to have that in order to have a successful, calm, peaceful event, right? Now, I ain't saying, we don't have our outliers where people come in and mix it up, even if it's a peaceful event, but the host can make the event as far as the peaceful level, or they can amp them up, blah, blah, blah. So here's some things for the host, and then I'll get into the host in a second. I want the host to be well prepared. So this will be a well prepared event to present to your audience, right?
Mm-hmm.
First thing I want the host to do, don't overthink things.
Mm.
Don't overthink it. Keep your ideas simple as possible so you can complete your task with more ease, less stress. Keep it simple. Now, what you want to do is you want to pick your venue. Pick where you're going to have your event, indoors or out. If it's an outdoor event, I would suggest to have an indoor venue, backup venue as well, just in case the weather goes awry. But that's up to the individual. After you pick your event, make your invitation list. You got to know how many people are going to be invited. You got to have a head count so that you can plan your menu. All right, that's what you do next. Plan your menu. Always plan for overreach when you're planning your menu. Okay, you got 50 people you're going to feed. Plan for 55 to 60 people to feed. That way, everything is covered. All right, then you're going to plan the design of your venue, the setup of your event. All right, you're going to do that. After that, you're going to go ahead and send out your invite to announcements. Now, you want to do this 2 to 4 weeks in advance of your event so that you can give people time and create anticipation. All right, and this is how you create that anticipation. After you send out those invitations, you invite them to your social media group, whatever platform you're on. Invite them to the social media group. In that group, you will post your advertisements, updates, more announcements, anything in reference to the event. Keep them engaged. Keep them building anticipation for this event. That's what it'll do. While you're at it, also create interactive posts where your people that are watching, that are going to be attending, they are able to give some insight or play a little game or something that has people being interactive.
Mm-hmm.
After that, you are going to focus on you being a gracious host. And I'll pick that back up when it's my turn next time. Till then, take all I said and process it.
I got you. Okay, I was writing notes while you were speaking. I got a weigh in on that, and 2 things. One, most importantly, as that host, whether your event is outdoor or indoor, one big thing that Black Evie said, me, when I host stuff, I go overboard in the planning. I exhaust myself. I want to make sure everything is perfect. And I'm bipolar, so I just go into this manic, grandiose state. I mean, I just be running. My notes be having notes. Like I tell y'all all the time, I got all kinds of notes. Like, these notes are real. It's real, y'all. It's no joke. So, and I don't know how to slow down. And with that, sometimes I'm over-organized to the point where I'm disorganized. And when you're thinking about planning an outdoor event and you're hosting it, you got all those things that we started covering that play into this, because you're dealing with other people and other people that may be around you that you don't have direct influence or control over. as they're not part of your party. So it might be other families out there. So you have to take all of that into consideration along with the heat, and all of these things will affect how you feel. But most importantly, the one thing that I'm leading on to is the host needs to get enough rest, especially the day before the event. That I cannot say that enough. We as people, we go, and we think we got to go, and we don't. And then we get got. And you don't want to crash out at your own event, sitting in the corner, sweating, not enjoying it, because you're just tired. Get that rest. And the other thing I want to say, and then I'm going to turn it over to John, and we're going to do a PSA, is don't crash other people's events. Don't be walking up in the event because you see a party going on in the park. Be like, oh, there's a bunch of black people. We're going to blend in. Oh, is that right, Randy? That's good. Oh, you remember me? I'm the third cousin on the other side of the father's daddy, baby mama. Yeah, that's me. What y'all got here? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Who's smoking? Who's doing this? Don't be doing it. We all done kind of tried to play that game before. Don't crash. Because if you come crash in my event, it's going to be like you going through the thing at the airport with TSA. You ain't coming crash in my event. Who invited you? How did you find out about this? What your name is? I'll say it to you in all kinds of ways. Okay, now I don't know you, cuz. No, we got some leftovers. We'll leave it at the park and y'all can have it then. But otherwise, step off. Okay? That's my message. I approve it. What you want to say to him before we go to the PSA job?
Well, excuse me. We have multiple difference of people to balance the world out. So if there are people at your events that you cannot calm down, cannot have a conversation with, find somebody else in the crowd or in the family who can communicate with that person better than you can, so you can save your energy. Some people are so hard to deal with. And if you tell them to leave the event, they might make the event become a war. I couldn't even get my word out.
Now, y'all know we do that a lot. Everybody in the camera view, y'all see what I'm pointing to. We are notorious. We will throw a baby's party and turn it into an adult party as soon as the street lights go off and we put the kids to bed. How many times we all three, John and Black Evie, y'all be real. We done that.
Yeah.
Black Evie, you awfully quiet. You didn't weigh in the mid now.
How many times have we what?
Have you threw a party for your child, and when the street lights came on, it became the adult party? We put the kids to bed.
Oh,
That's our time. That's our time to let our hair down and relax.
That part. But it was Boo Boo's party, so why it gotta become your party afterwards? Can Boo Boo just have his own party? Okay. I'm guilty too. All right. So that was a good book. John's knocking them down today.
No.
Boy. So I'm going to jump right back in there with being a good neighbor in the community and how it applies to our children. Children should follow basic guidelines like respecting nature, being considerate of others, and being mindful of their surroundings. They can also learn valuable social skills and foster a sense of community by participating actively and respectfully. Now I'm going to break down the key points here. Children respect nature, environments, and leave no trace. Encourage children to pack out all their trash and be mindful of littering. Respect wildlife. Teach children to observe animals from a safe distance. No feeding the animals. You don't want them out there feeding bears, raccoons. Raccoons would take your groceries. Okay? I just told y'all that. Protect plants, natural areas. Explain the importance of the kids not picking the beautiful flowers and the smell. They smell good. The little dandelions you can blow. We used to blow them all the time when we were little. And I found out that was actually sperm. And I was like, okay.
Actually what?
Sperm.
Shut up.
That part. So I stopped doing that, yeah. But teach your children don't pick the flowers. They're there and they need their environment. And if you pick them, they die. Now, there are some instances where they have events where children can go pick flowers, but let's keep our parks beautiful and safe, and so the kids can enjoy that. And we have to teach them in a young age how to respect the environment, and they can still have fun. Tell them about noise levels, because our children can get happy and play. So let them know, like in the park, you can use your outside voice, but if you're maybe at an event where you were at the picnic table, you might not play the same way you played while you was on the monkey bars. You got to teach your children. Also, encourage your children and teach them how to be respectful for others, and teach them how to wait for their turn. Like if they're on the diving board, lo and behold, we don't want them jumping up the diving board too quickly, bumping people in water and stuff like that. They got to wait their turn. I'm guilty of going to Kings Island and jumping the line. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to tell you how I did it, but Black EP can tell you how we done it. Right? Yes. So he, at that point, I don't suggest doing that at Kings Island is a amusement park. I don't suggest doing that anywhere. But being transparent, I've done it before too. Also, let them know they have to follow the rules, and they have to share whatever equipment, water, or whatever they're playing with. It's a community thing wherever the environment is. Also, let them know they need to be cautious of other people's space. Don't put all of your stuff on one side and somebody else's space and go messing up people's spaces with your stuff. And don't take other people's stuff that don't belong to you. Be polite. Remind children to use kind language, be respectful, and not bully. And don't tease other children either, because you don't like that to be done to you. Now, I just seen Rev Kev dip in, dip out while I was reading that, so I guess he'll be back in a second. But he always crashes our show. He'll bless the mic in a moment. So I'm gonna turn to Ja first, and let's see what Ja got to say, and then we'll pass it to Black Ed.
I want to weigh in on a couple of things you said. A lot of times, children think it's a punishment after different events, and we hand them bags and say, "Hey, y'all, help us clean up and pick this stuff up." Let's turn it into a game.
Yeah.
Let's make it seem like it's fun to clean up.
That's good.
Even though it needs to be done.
Right.
So think of an idea. Hey, what's the name of that little TV show? Clean up, clean up. Everybody clean up.
I was thinking about that.
I used to do my children like that.
Yes.
And we'll be hype cleaning up. And they feel good after they cleaned up because we turned it into a game. And you got, I know a quarter 50 cents is not a value of anything now, but we could tell them whoever filled the bag up the most will get a reward, get a gift, a treat, give them an extra piece of cake or whatever they like, $1. Because, little children really ain't valuing too much of the money. You know what? I'm going to take that back, because my grandson is 7 years old and he knew $1 not getting anything. He said, "Grandma, this $1 only going to get me one bag of chips."
But ain't no inflation.
Yes, I want a juice with it. So he knows that much. Yeah. And, let's like Mitri said, let's be mindful of each other's spaces, because everybody's mindset is always in a different place. So we have to be careful on what we say. Let's try to be more respectful, be polite, treat others the way you want to be treated. And for those who are just nonchalant and so full of anger, swallow your pride, breathe, and be kind one time, at least once or twice at the event.
Or just come get your plate and go, but don't just come get your plate and not bring nothing. Now, I used to have a neighbor that just come to, she had 4 kids in her, right? She would never bring nothing past a pack of hot dogs, but walk away with 5 plates. That's not okay. I hope she ain't listening, because she knows who she is. Okay. Black Baby, what you got for us? We're running out of time here.
Well, everything that you just said, John,
Yes.
it can all be, I guess, controlled by a gracious host at the event, right?
That part.
That can really help to keep the crowd calm. All right. So I'm gonna get back on what I was talking about, the other side, the host of the event, and their responsibility.
That part.
So
Okay.
now I'm going to pick up how the host should be gracious. All right. I talked about how you plan your event. Now we got to focus on creating a welcoming and comfortable atmosphere for your guests. All right, because you want to make them feel valued.
That part.
And right, and if you provide clear details about the event, all right, then that will give the guest a good window into what to expect. You want to, make sure that you let them know, I'm going to take care of you when you come to my event. If it's going to be an event outside and it's a little chilly, we're going to have little blankets. If it's an outside concert, we're going to have little fold-up chairs, extra seating, things like that, little personal touches to make your guests feel welcome before they can come to your event. All right? So now, once you've planned your day, make sure your decor and your music is conducive to the crowd and the event. Okay, make sure you do that because you're creating the ambiance for your guests, and that sets a tone. That can set a calmness where they know, okay, we're just gonna chill here. That can help. So. You provide these details, you focus on their comfort, you give personal touches. When your guests get there, make introductions, use names. If you know your guests' names, use their names. That's a great personal touch. That is you being a gracious host and thinking about your guests. Offer assistance to your guests, right? Oh, would you like something to drink? Oh, I can get that for you. Keep it real cute. Keep it real cute with your guests so that you can have a successful event so that when you throw other events, people will want to attend.
I agree with you, Black Evie. And as being a host, you need to appoint certain people to certain areas to help you out because you can only spread yourself thin so far. So to give yourself, to lighten your load up, appoint some people, a couple of people to pass out the food, make the plates to make your job easier. Sign somebody else up to be a host next to you to make sure everybody could get accommodated because the one host could get overwhelmed having to do everything because, multiple children. Give me, can I, when, where, and how. I need. So parents have to be responsible for their children. Even though we are at an event, you would think everyone would look out for one another. And that's what we're supposed to do as a community, as a village, as a family, help each other. Because we got multiple children running around and everybody do not see the same thing at one time. So let's help each other out, help the host out, not make it so difficult, keep asking for everything. Find someone that's in that area, probably working in that area. Hey, can you help accommodate me? So that way people won't be getting upset at the host because she cannot attend to you or he cannot attend to you at the moment of your need.
That's right there.
Let's gain some patience. Let's work with each other. And like I said, we are perfectly imperfect people. And let's have patience and treat others the way you want to be treated.
I approve that message. Red Cab, come rest this mic. We're running out of time. I want to let them know you here.
What's happening, people? God bless.
He got all mics.
Hey, all WAVE members,
Kim.
WAVE listeners, everybody nationally around the globe. Remember, Jesus loves you and we do too. But remember this, keep yourself safe by being safe mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Be safe in your heart. And it will extrude out of you around everything you do and touch everything you do. Speak safe words. Think safe conduct. Step safely. And be quiet. Safe you too.
That's how we do it.
To it. I'm going to give a shout out to all the Bible Way members listening to this show. And hey, Angel and Lady, I love y'all.
Hey,
And
hey.
you know what, Black Evie? I'm glad you did shout that out. We had AAA here
That's right.
to service the people, the nation. If you have AAA, call them. They
If
may
you don't, get it.
Hey, that one.
That's right.
That one. And you gotta be patient because one person is supplying probably 30 people on that list.
On
That
that road,
part,
highway,
that
in front of
part.
your house. That's right. Be patient with us.
Yes.
We come to save you. We come to help you.
Yeah,
That
they
part.
coming.
And you like one of them just said, you really do need it if you don't have it.
Yeah.
They
Amen.
I can't advertise for them, but just go to what is AAA's website?
AAA.com.
AAA.com. Go to AAA.com and you can find out more about AAA. We'll even put a link on Getting to Know GiTK.org to AAA and what they provide and what may work for you. So we had 2 minutes out. I wanted to make some comments. Yeah, it went fast. And then we got to turn it over. All right, so Black Evie, great host lesson. Information, yes.
Yeah.
I think my next event, I'm going to book at Black Evie to plan it. She's going to be my event planner. Yeah.
And I'm gonna book JUL to be my pre-planner, pre-host. She did that on
She
that.
did that, yes.
Yeah, she dropped some dimes right there.
That part.
Hey, Black Evie.
Ladies.
Hey, love you, Uncle
I
Cam.
love you,
All
baby.
right.
Tell your hubby I love him.
Okay.
All right, that's what family do. You let everybody know you're on the last minute of your show and you got to say some things, but they just want to jump in. That's like when they call you and you be like, look, I got to call you back. Be like, all right, I'm on the expressway. Okay, but look, you got such and such and such and such and such. I just told you I had to call you back. That's not being a good neighbor. Okay. All right. Before we leave the air, I like to say you can always stay in the know at Get in the Know, GiTK.org. We got all kinds of help links. Past shows are up there. The history, who's all involved in it. You can always link with us through the contacts page if you need some help anywhere you are. Because if we don't know it, we will search for it and find it out. Or you can drop us a text or a voicemail, and our show phone is 513-806-5649. Remember, you can always listen to us every Wednesday at 88.3 FM in Cincinnati, Ohio, and WAIFradio.org. All over the world, we listen in the Dominican Republic, so I know that works, baby.
Yeah.
I know it works.
Yeah.
If you want to hit us up on the YouTube or the Facebook, just go to that website I just told you. Well, we are off the air officially with WAIF Radio, but we're still on the air with Facebook and YouTube. And as always, we love that you guys tune in and you show us support with your listenership, your viewership, your donations, and everything. You can always send stars on Facebook, and that helps us keep getting you guys in the know, helping us get in the know too, because we be learning some stuff when we be researching these topics and stuff. We don't know all of this. That's why we get vetted, viable resources. And today's information wasn't so much from like a government entity. It was just common sense things. I polled a few people. I did a couple of searches with AI, and some of the stuff that was coming up, I was like, I can get next to that. Mm-hmm. And remember, it takes a team. Rev Kev over here, he drives for AAA. He's a big background supporter of everything that I do. Ja, she's my co-host, the one you always see in person. I couldn't do this by myself. We got Black Evie, who's also my co-host. She's my Madam Exec. She does all my executive work. Ja does all my street team work. She connects the community with the resources. She's out there passing out stuff all the time. Black Evie's husband, he helps me with the editing. So that I have people that help me watch my dog. This is a team effort. I want to let y'all know we need y'all too. So y'all stay tuned, yo. If you're on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, you know how you got to the link. The links are in the description. I give it to you one more time, then I'm going to get on out of here. You can stay in touch with us. Facebook.com/GetInTheKnow. GiTK. On YouTube, you can go to youtube.com/@GetInTheKnow Radio Show. And you can get to all those links from our website at GetInTheKnow, GiTK.org. If you need some help, if you want to come on the show, you got a show idea, y'all come on and hit us up. We got you. All right, we out of here from the YouTube Live and the Facebook Live. See y'all next week. Well, y'all see ya. Holla. That's all she got for y'all. Yeah. That's her. She done went straight hood with it. Well, we can say our words now. She done went straight Negro with us.
1, 2, do the junkyard groove.
Unbelievable was Tierra upon her birth, August 10th, 1988. Unbelievable, the Divine One chose me to be Tierra's delivery way. Unbelievable, Tierra's spirit is powerful. Her heart is pure. Her soul is unique. Unbelievable, now I'm touched by my angel. Tierra's love is in heaven for me. Unbelievable, our journey together, our downs, our ups, our lows, our highs. Unbelievable, our journey together is eternity, mother-daughter love for life. Unbelievable, Tierra, I pledge to you with tender love and care. Unbelievable, your legacy will shine. I dedicate to you your foundation, Joy Air. Unbelievable, through space and time, Tierra's soul flies free as it soars. Unbelievable, with Jesus in his kingdom. Tierra, now your place is forevermore. Unbelievable, you always say I love you, and I always say diddle with all my heart. Unbelievable, now our love is in spirit, is our rainbow in the stars. Unbelievable, I love you.
1, 2, take a little solo. One, two, and bring it down. Nice and gentle. One, two, everybody groove.
Dedicated to my baby, Tierra. One love.